Breaking. Heaven issues. Clarification on who's actually running the universe. Celestial realms. In a surprise press conference held on a cloud floor that sources describe as unnecessarily plush, the Heavenly Communications Office released a long-awaited statement addressing one of humanity's oldest debates. Who exactly is responsible for the things that happen in the universe? The controversy, which theologians have framed as God planned it versus God allowed it versus humans did this, entire mess themselves, has reportedly caused confusion across galaxies and at least 3 prayer hotlines. And the cosmic blame game. Proponents of the God planned everything school of thought argue that every rainstorm, stub toe, and surprisingly high Wi-Fi bill was meticulously drafted in a divine marketing meeting before the creation of the cosmos. Several biblical footnotes, taken wildly out of context, appear to show God nodding approvingly at every microscopic event, from tectonic shifts to the time you dropped your sandwich face down. The rival camp, those who say God merely allows things, believe that the universe is basically an episode of the Great British Bake Off, where God watches politely and refrains from interfering, even when humanity burns the kitchen down. In this model, God is the world's most patient landlord, quietly observing while tenants insist that using the oven as storage is perfectly safe. Enter humanity, the surprise CEO of Earth. Meanwhile, a growing minority insists that God handed the universe's management contract to humanity on day 6 of creation. According to their reading, Adam was effectively crowned cosmic regional manager, armed with full authority, no experience, and a leafy uniform that failed all workplace safety standards. This group argues that everything that goes wrong in the world is basically on humanity, because God, in a generous but professionally questionable move, delegated authority to a species that would later invent microplastics and the concept of reply all. They cite Genesis as evidence, claiming that God gave humans dominion over the earth, animals, and, judging by current events, apparently all known disasters, questionable decisions, and poorly thought-out political systems. When asked why humans have not acknowledged their universal responsibility, this camp responded, "It's simple. We'd prefer not to." Heaven's official statement, a masterclass in non-commitment. The long-awaited heavenly clarification delivered by an angelic spokesperson wearing a halo with corporate LED lighting reads as follows.
We would like to remind all cosmic participants that the user manual for creation was provided at the beginning, but humans did not read it, as they were busy naming things and inventing reasons they weren't responsible for anything.
The statement declined to endorse either theological position. Heaven's legal department reportedly feared triggering a multi-faith food fight, but it did include a pointed footnote.
Humans' repeated insistence that God must be behind this is noted. Please be advised that attributing your own decisions, accidents, and experimental haircuts to heaven is not an approved use of divine authority.
Humanity responds.
Human representatives, upon hearing the announcement, immediately called for a committee to determine who should be blamed for the committee that would determine who should be blamed.
Unofficial early findings suggest the culprit is either God, the universe, the alignment of Mercury, or that one co-worker in Eden who definitely misinterpreted the fruit policy. Conspicuously absent from the blame list, humans themselves. Conclusion. The universe is a group project. As the debate continues, one truth has become painfully clear. The universe is essentially a massive group project in which half the participants insist the professor is doing all the work, while the other half claims they were put in charge, but only of the parts that go well. Meanwhile, the actual professor, God, is calmly reminding everyone that free will is not a decorative feature. Stay tuned for further updates, assuming humanity doesn't lose the instructions again.